What's up, guys? Just want to do a quick review on the Nike Metcon 2s. I picked these up about a week ago. Tried them on at the Nike factory. Felt pretty good, so I thought I'd order some. Picked them up off of eBay for, I think it was $49.99. This is the previous model to the Metcon 3s that just came out. Metcon 3s being a nice addition to the Metcon series. I actually prefer the Metcon 2. I tried the 1, the 2, and the 3 on. The 2 has really good lockdown in the midfoot. It's got really good grip. I like what they did here for rope climbs. It's still got that textured grip on there. It's a little bit more heavy duty. One of the issues I have with this though is the color that they put in here runs a little bit. As you can start to see it running a little bit in. There's some of the pink that kind of rolls into it. I mean, other than that, I mean, this is a training shoe, so I don't expect it to stay pretty too long. But as far as this being a CrossFit shoe, I used to train in the Nanos, and then I've used a lot of general cross trainers, the Nike Huaraches, and even tried the Vibram toe shoes. And those are fantastic. Like if you're gonna do deadlifts and stuff, that's really nice. It gives you a good ground feel. These, so far what I've been using them for is say leg presses, squats, everything but long distance running. That's the only thing I wouldn't recommend them for. Anything longer than a mile. If you're gonna do sprints on these are fantastic. They got a nice recoil. So when you take a step, you really feel that spring. So that's nice. Also in the heel, this right here is really thick and it's nice and sturdy this time. The other one was a little bit softer. So when you're doing say squats or leg press, you'd feel a little bit of give in the heel, which we don't really want when we're doing leg press. We want a nice firm platform so that we can get a good press off. These really do that. Also what they did here is they've added a little bit of a, feels like a, it's not a plastic, but they added that for doing handstand push-ups so that when you can get your feet up on the wall, your heels don't drag as much. It still drags a little bit, but it is a little bit better to the old one that didn't really have much back there. So this is kind of nice. It's a little bit of a nice addition. One thing I really like is the laces on this one. These really get locked down. They don't come off. I've done, I want to say 4 or 5 heavy circuit training workouts in the last week. And these shoes have really stood up to it. I mean, I'm 6'2", 250 pounds. And I work out 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. And they're holding up pretty well. One thing I do like is they've got a sock design on the inside, so even without the laces, you get a nice snug fit. Then once you lock them down, it feels pretty good. Like the shoe really sticks with you. It fits like a glove so that when you move, it moves with you. Up here in the forefoot, I like what they did up here as far as giving it a little bit more protection. This right here used to fray, and I noticed the fabric coming off a little bit quicker. This one, I don't see that as much. They put it up a little bit higher. Also in the toe, they brought the rubber up a little bit higher, especially for when we're doing, say, push-up burpees and stuff like that. It doesn't tear this front end up as much. As far as the toe box, it is a little bit wider, which is nice. I mean, I have a wide foot, so that works for me. But for those of you who have a narrow foot, this locks down pretty well, so it brings it in. But at the same time, you still get that room for toe splay, so you can actually really get a good wide toe, and you can really get a good stable base for doing say deadlifts and squats. I mean, the Nike Metcon 2 has been a very nice upgrade. I find myself not switching through shoes as much as I did before. I used to take a pair of runners for my long distance on the treadmill, or if I'm going for a long run. These, I don't know how much of an outdoor workout you could do with these without destroying them within the first couple of months if you're really pushing it and really working out. Because I mean, these, I was able to get them cheaper because they're the last model. But I mean, these shoes are running on average, if you can still find them, because this is a dead stock, this color specifically. These were running about 150 bucks. You can find them now. Like I got these on for a good deal. But I mean, $150 to wear these outdoors, I probably wouldn't. This is my in-gym shoe only. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with these. Nike did a great job on these, especially when being compared to the Nano 5s and Nano 6s. It's a very nice addition. So yeah, that's the Nike Metcon 2.